everybody, I'm Cheryl Malkowski. Thanks for tuning in today. Are you one of those quilters who thinks you can't do machine quilting because you're not artistic? Well, I have a theory about that. Actually, I have a couple theories about that. The first one is that the hardest thing about machine quilting is knowing where to go next. So you have to have a plan. The other is that we all can write our names, which requires us to make smooth, curved lines. We learn to write our names, so with practice, we can learn to draw simple shapes. Every quilting design is made of simple shapes strung together. Knowing where to go next is the biggest advantage you can have when you're doing machine quilting. In my books, Doodle Quilting and Doodle Quilting Mania, I've named and categorized a whole bunch of really simple shapes. I named them so that you can identify them when you see them, and you can use them easily once you've learned to draw them. And I've categorized them so that you'll know how they fit into the scheme of things when you're making an overall design. You can practice these shapes and then string them together to make an all-over pattern, or an ensemble, as I call them. Once you've mastered drawing the techniques on paper, then it's going to be a lot easier to move to the machine. So let me break down one of my favorite designs from Doodle Quilting Mania, and that consists of double hooks, tooth petals, simple leaves, and echoing. First, we'll look at echoing because that's actually part of the double hook. So echoing is just following the contour of a previously drawn shape at a specific distance. Like here we have a little flower. We can pretend this is applique, but you're just going to go around that design at a specific. Can I talk and draw at the same time? Maybe not. Here it is. You're just going to go around and around. So there you have echoing. Easy peasy. You can do that. Everybody can do that. Next, we have a double hook. A double hook is basically a question mark that you echo back on when you start. So we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to go out and around, go to the point, and then go to the outside and echo back around. Now you're going to want to learn to draw these in every direction all the way around. So one way to practice that is to make yourself a dot and make a little flower out of it. So we'll go out and around and echo back, out and around and echo back, out and around and echo back, out and around and echo back. And yes, I do talk to myself. Out and around and echo back. Out and around and echo back. Out and around and echo back. And out and around and echo back. And you made a flower. How about that? Teeth they remind me of cartoon molars. So you're going to go up and a shoulder, dip, shoulder, down. Up, shoulder, dip, shoulder, down. Now, it doesn't really matter what words you use. Sometimes I'll go up, around, dent, around, down. Up, around, dent, around, down. Up, around, dent, around, down. The thing that's going to make this design most successful is to keep all of the curves relaxed. You don't want anything with sharp corners or really agitated like this kind of thing. That's just gonna look like you did something you didn't want to do. So once you can do them from left to right, like you're writing, try them the other way. So up, around, dent, around, down, up, around, dent, around, down, going the other way. Now you're also gonna wanna know, or you're also going to want to have in your toolbox the ability to go around a circle. So let's start by making a little circle and just making little teeth petals around it, which is going to make you a wild rose. Around. Now see, they get skinnier at the bottom, but that's okay because it's just the same design adapted to the circle. The next element in this design, a simple leaf goes in and back and make a football. We'll try that one again.
In and back and make a football. In and back and make a football.
I love having something to say to myself when I'm doing this so that I can do it rhythmically. I can keep on going and I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So actually with this design, we're going to be setting that leaf underneath the flower. So we're only going to be using half of it. Essentially, we're going to go in and back, echo, half a football, and echo again. So in and back, echo, half a football, and echo again. So let's put that all together. One thing to remember when you are making an all-over design that has a series of motifs in it is that you need to know where that motif is going to end before you start it, because that's what's going to get you all the way around your quilt. This particular motif, when you start it, if you make your initial curve go to the right, then you're going to end up on the left. So if I start in the bottom of this corner, bottom corner of this page, I'm going to want to be going up. So I'm going to make my first curve going down. I'm going to go out and around and echo back. I'm going to make teeth around this, all the way around as far as I can go, and then I'm going to echo back. At some point, I might want to put a leaf in. So out and back, echo, half a football, echo, echo, and then I'm going to continue to echo till I get to the end, at which point I'm going to do that again. Out and back. Here we have our little teak petals. And you'll notice that they're not always exactly the same. That's okay. In the scheme of things, it'll all work. And if I don't want to echo all the way back into there because there's not really enough room, that's okay too. I give myself permission to not do all of the elements all the time. I can use them wherever I want to, and if I don't use them, I can use them as many times as I want to because it's my quilt. So I'm going to go out and around and echo back. Go around, and we're going to just fill up the space like this. And here, I think I'll put a leaf. Echo down into there. Now, if I go here. I think I'll put another one here. Echo and echo, maybe another leaf down here. When you're making these leaves, okay, here's a really good thing to remember. I've come down and made this leaf, and I've come back to here. If I go and finish echoing this leaf, I'm going to be clear back up in here, which is not a good place to start. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go on to my next flower because I can. And leaf. A lot of times I will use an element that's in the fabric that I particularly liked. Sometimes if I have a quilt that has a lot of really geometric things in it, a lot of straight lines, I'll choose something curvy just to balance that out. I let it talk to me for a while, sit it on the machine and just look at it a little bit. You see how I am drawing here, where my hand is not down here on the paper. It's because I really am better on the machine than I am with paper. And And it's because I'm used to drawing with my hand up. So I recommend practicing either with your hand like a toddler on your crayon like so, or like this, so that you get used to either moving the fabric or moving your long arm machine. And it works out pretty good like that. So let's do one more down in here. So thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope that this has given you some encouragement that you actually can make an all-over pattern and do machine quilting and have fun with it. So have a great day. Bye.